This ain't your mama Mickey D's.
You're saying your mama.
Have you heard of this new restaurant chain called CosMc?
CosMc.
It's a new restaurant brand opened by McDonald's.
What is this? Half an arch? Get the fuck out of here. And you're still adding the M so we don't forget? And the M on the bottom? Is this overkill? CosMc. Stupid. Sorry.
We don't remember CosMc was a McDonald's character back in the 1980s. This ain't your mama Mickey D's.
You're saying your mama. Gee, look at us eat. Ooh.
Trying to get into Starbucks market.
Hey, more shit to consume. So it's drinky.
Yeah, more drinky with
snacky.
Small bites, yeah.
You're not seeing burgers. You're not seeing fries. I think you should have just like McCafe, and it's like this is our coffee shop where you get coffee.
Yeah, it's interesting because
you know what I mean?
Yeah, they already had the McCafe brand.
I don't know. Is that too like? Oh, they think it's like an old lady name? McCafe. I don't know.
Maybe
old?
They're trying to go. I think trying to make it like hip CosMcs.
Like when you think McCafe, do you think of like the little milk things? Can you pass me a little milk packet?
Kinda,
like is it one of those
kind of? Yeah, I guess so. And
I mean,
like,
if you were a kid, you want to eat at CosMc? Like that sounds cool.
It sounds like a kid thing. It's geared towards young, the Generation Z, the Zoomers. It's for them.
As much as I laugh about it, it's probably gonna make bank. What's up, buddy? How's it going? Wait, what was that?
Rumors are true.
What? What's the rumors?
Harry Potter has come to Hogwarts.
He's come to Panana Street today. What's up, man? I had these from my sister's birthday.
Oh, nice.
I was just, trying to make my buddy laugh before coming in. Get in a good energy,
Well, it worked. It worked, my friend.
But for some reason, when you enter, like your audio is choppy in the beginning. So I saw your smiles. Yeah, saw your smiles, but like, but I knew that you had a chuckle. There was a chuckle in there.
Well, I was wondering what was going on. Why it was focused on your chest. What's going on here?
Were you expecting like, oh, he shaved or something again?
I don't know. I didn't know what to expect.
I like throwing you a curveball here and there.
Yeah, I thought it might have been a technical difficulty or something. Hey, buddy, I can't see your face.
You can't? What can you see? This chest?
The chest, the Henzo chest.
Well, Merry Christmas, man. This is our Christmas podcast, basically.
Mm-hmm. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
And a Happy New Year.
La 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 la. Ka-ching. Ka-ching. The unicorn with Dwight selling all that. Yeah. My horn can pierce
the sun.
Yeah.
The sky.
Sky.
Happy.
Are you done with it now? Or have you been still watching?
We're on season 7.
What
was the last episode we watched? I think it was PDA or maybe Todd Packer. That was the last episode we watched.
The Todd Packer of trying to get him to relocate.
Oh yeah, when Holly allows him to come and work in the office, and everybody's all
why'd
mad
you do
because
that?
He's a dude.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, this job is better, and then he goes there, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I remember that.
So, well into season 7.
Nice. Oh, bye, Michael. See ya.
I know. We're coming to the end.
Once you get there, it's just like, okay. Do you like watching all the way? Because I do. Because I'm in the
yeah,
momentum.
I mean, I'll watch all the way. Why would I
know
stop?
some people are like, okay, I'm done, or I skip to the finale. Because there is some bullshit episodes, but you
Yeah.
can always focus on something else while it's on the background, and then
Yeah.
peter into something else.
It's not a big deal. I mean,
Yeah.
it has some
So
like good things in those episodes, and I've
yeah,
seen them the least, right? So then
yeah,
they're the freshest.
yeah. So what you have to
Yeah.
deal with Robert California throwing a pool party that was awkward as fuck.
Yeah, but that's funny in its own way.
It is. Yeah. Fucking Ultron. I have no strings on me. Fucker. He played a
He's
good
such a weird
Ultron. To
character.
give him that, dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He had a good Ultron voice.
I didn't have a problem with Robert California. That's how he was supposed to be, a freaking weirdo.
Yeah. But I think it was just like we had a big hole in our heart to fill, and it just wasn't. I mean, if he came in during like the non-hole days, I think it would have been like a funny
Mhm.
character to have around. Like maybe
Oh,
around the
Robert California.
time if he showed up during the time they had the at Scranton picnic and what's his name?
Mm,
Oh, look who woke up!
mhm.
Look who
I've
woke
been
up!
awake for a
I've been
while.
awake for a while. That fucker.
Uh,
Minor. Charles Minor.
Charles Minor. Minor? I hardly
I
know
heard.
her.
Yeah, yeah, I know the effect I have on women. Because he's a stud
Uh,
master. Yeah.
Stud man.
Yeah. Cool. Season 7. And then
Season 7.
season 8, you're
Two.
gonna deal with a little Will Ferrell, but there was a little sleight of hand. Like he's not staying.
Well, yeah, I know. They
Yeah.
bait and switched you.
But there was no like word that he was not gonna stay. It was kind of like right at that time, or
Yeah,
you kind
they
of
didn't
knew.
say anything.
Yeah.
No, they didn't. Well, I guess you kind of knew, right? Like he's something. It wasn't a surprise when he had his exit
Yeah.
because he was Will
But
Ferrell, especially at
they
that
knew
time.
how to swoop into pop culture. Like, oh yeah, get Will Ferrell, do a Super Bowl episode that was really popular.
Hmm.
Barack is president, Stanley. Barack.
Today, smoking is gonna save
Yeah,
lives.
yeah.
That was the best. I would still say that's like a highlight of the series.
Cold
That
open.
opening, yeah, that cold
Do you like
open.
the do 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 do? You know when they're doing
Yeah, that
all
one was
the
fun. That was fun. Yeah, yeah.
boogaloo, no, no, no. Yeah,
Is that a
the
reference to like
magic.
an internet video, or is it a reference to a bunch of internet videos?
You know, it could have been like a thing that was trendy back then,
Right? Like planking?
like a Vine thing, or I don't know, whatever they
Yeah, I
did
can
back
see that.
then.
I can see that. Snapchat.
Yeah, they're good at that, catching the wedding. Like, oh, did you see
Yeah,
this? Yeah,
yeah.
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 So moment in time. What a special group of cast in that moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it still holds up
You see,
even
do you
today.
ever see the uh honey nut Cheerios commercials these days?
Mm-mm.
Do you know um who they cast like to talk and eat
Cre-
Cheerios?
Creed?
They 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 cast two people from The Office. Like who would you think like wholesome talking eating cereal together?
Kevin and Oscar
I could see that, but no, that's not them.
in their accounting
Yeah.
corner. Who is it?
We got Stanley the Manly and then
Oh, and Phyllis?
Phyllis. Yeah, see, you knew Phyllis, right? They seem
Well,
like
because
a
they're
wholesome.
I just picked pairs that sit next to each other in the
Yeah.
office.
So you thought Kevin, Oscar, but if you would have kept going, I think you would have just kept said Stanley and
Eventually.
Phyllis.
That
Yeah.
was on the other side of the office.
Do you want to pull that up for us? I think it's Honey Nut Cheerios.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I think his real name is Stanley. No, wait, it's Leslie, and
Mm.
her name is
But
Phyllis
Phyllis's real name is
Smith.
Phyllis, yeah.
Smith, I believe, or is it
Vance?
Vance?
Vance refrigeration.
I knew you were gonna think.
Bob Vance. What line of work are you in, Bob? The Office.
There was a good blooper where he was saying the wrong name to someone.
Yeah.
And I just remember this is a funny blooper during that Bob Vance when he kept saying that. That's one thing I miss on YouTube, like people posting like really good compilations of bloopers. Now like NBC takes all that shit down. You know?
I know.
You have to watch their shit.
How many Cheerios ads do they have?
Do they have a bunch?
It looks like there's a bunch.
Oh man. Is there a compilation?
Let's see.
That's great.
Just looking at it makes me smile.
I know. Do you ever see when Pretzel Day comes around, like he posts on his Instagram, "Oh, do you know what day it is?"
So is Pretzel Day a real thing?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, I'll pick the longest one because maybe that's a couple of them.
Cool.
The 53 seconds.
And I'm glad Angela and Pam are still doing a podcast together, talking about The Office. That's kind of fun.
Made it through the whole series yet?
You know, I haven't followed. It's possible. I don't know. I don't hear anything. You muted.
Oh, name like the Breakfast Buddies.
How about the list?
I don't trust this.
I don't know. That was weird. That was weird.
I don't trust. Yeah.
Get the Cheerios.
Let's go just from Cheerios, right?
Check.
Fucking We'll do the verified ones. Looks like there's 2. Okay. Can't trust these guys.
And then
Hearts.
Steve Carell comes around in the back.
He appears whenever you eat Honey Nut Cheerios.
Like a genie?
Sure.
Do you grant wishes?
I can grant you a bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios, which can help lower cholesterol.
I wish to eat this in peace.
Oh, you are wasting wishes.
I can't actually grant.
I wish I could forget what my neighbor looks like in his biking shorts.
I don't think the bee can help you with that.
She sounds so much like her Inside Out character in that kind of like melodramatic.
Who's she?
She's Sadness. Oh, hey guys. Like, yeah, she plays the perfect voice for that. But
You sad sack.
Ooh,
Phyllis.
Yep, you're back.
What's this?
He appears whenever you eat
Not
Honey
launch party. Lanch party.
Cheerios.
It's a lunch.
Sort of. I can grant you a bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios, which can help
The
lower
same ad.
cholesterol.
The same. Lanch party.
Bob Vance. And her like little comments here and there about tempting men and making them jealous so Bob can beat him up and shit.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I remember the one where she's like, I found a list of Google searches of how to deal with difficult people. Let's try it out on her today. And oh, Angela, I want to understand you. Phyllis, these are forks and these are spoons. I was like, what a bitch.
She is, man. She plays such a bitch.
Yeah. But you know why we like these? Because they speak truth to like people, like little nuggets of people you may know in real life that just maybe have an aspect of that. Maybe they're not full on Dwight, but they're like full on like everything's my way. Like your way is like stupid. Like beats are the best, and you know, or you have a gym who's like, oh, well, I don't care. It's life.
Exactly.
And you have an Angela, the bitch that wants to complain to HR about everything. There's probably someone in work like that. Difficult people, yeah. So work life. It's a work life movie. Show.
So I'd hit, man.
So I can watch it like how many times? Probably if I watch it now, maybe 8 times in my life.
Wow,
that seems small.
More than I have. Yeah,
that seems
more than I have. Well, yeah, but it's 200 plus episodes or 200 episodes, something like that.
Yeah, but
So it's
with the ease of like
commitment.
Netflix, it was easier, right? Just play and have it on the side. Like, I guess it's like turning on the PlayStation and going to the menu kind of thing. It slows the process, and sometimes you seek other faster things sometimes along the
Yeah,
way.
I mean the Blu-rays definitely it takes a while to boot up.
Yeah, but
Like putting the disc in, it has to load every time,
yeah,
and then yeah, it does. It takes longer
but
than
it's yours.
yeah, and
As
that's
long as
I've
there's
seen.
Blu-rays in the world, not like HD, DVD, the red ones that didn't win.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, Christopher Nolan is a big proponent of buying physical media still
Yeah, I mean, physical is nice.
because digitally you technically don't really own because it's up to the whims of the company or
Yeah,
whether
it could
they
be
stay
bought
in
out
business.
and it could be transferred to another company, but what they choose to do with the people that own that is up to them. Like, hey, like people that haven't used your stuff for a while, you can repurchase them. Like if it's
Mhm.
been a while, kind of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't truly own it.
Yeah. I just wish
So
tech got like, hey, like, can we be less? Can we not have less? Can we have less stuff needed to be wasted? Like, I don't know about you. I have like a lot of cords. I'm like, I don't know what to do with this, but I feel like I don't want to just throw this away. So I mean, I
oh,
donate
like
them sometimes, like little
that
short
comes with
ones,
new
and
phones or something.
how you can't replace batteries. Like some of these phones, it's just because the batteries are crappy
Mm.
and you can't
Mhm.
access them.
Yeah.
They want
Yeah.
you to use your own plugs, like little things. But I wish it was just more
Yeah, they want you
eco-friendly.
to keep buying because
Yeah.
otherwise they're not gonna have a business if your phone lasts forever.
Yeah. They are doing a rule soon, right? Something about a battery you can replace in the future, like a
Oh, really?
law instituted from what I saw. You know how like the USB-C is standard for everyone, like that was
Mhm.
passed. I think there's something
I didn't.
about replaceable batteries and all tech to like stop wasting or some shit.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't know.
that's fair, right? They're pushing eco-friendly, and then your battery, you got this phone that you spent
Yeah.
$1,000 on, and then the
It's been
battery
a while.
dies on you.
You're trying to be equal in all aspects, but like the tech part is so wasteful too, right?
Mhm.
So I don't know. Just a thought. I don't make the rules around here.
I just live in them.
Ask my manager up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anywho, man, how's life? You want to talk about anything going on with you, or straight to topics?
Um, yeah, nothing really to report
Yeah,
for me. I
enjoying. Is this slowing
trucking
down for
along
you during the holidays coming up?
for
Do you,
work.
no, just life. Do you feel like things are like chugging slower than usual, or you're taking
Um,
taking it taking it easy because it's Christmas time? I don't know.
yeah, not that things are slowing down, but yeah, that I'm not like yeah, I'm trying to not be too busy and enjoy the holidays.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Totally
like
get it.
you know, there's a bunch of competitions for jujitsu during December, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to get into that. I want to enjoy the holiday season
Like
and not
focus
have
on
to.
focus on your family. I mean, you just had a boy. You should appreciate your first Christmas and
Mhm.
not have to worry about like, man, think about when you're in competition mindset, like you're so focused and you think about that day and it's like it's days away, but you're like,
Mhm.
yeah, think about it. Would you say? Yeah. I'm like thinking in my
Yeah.
brain. Yeah. So it's nice to
Uh,
like just be like, look at your family and be like, this is what I'm looking at and I'm happy. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's
rather
it's
than
it's to
ooh, I'm thinking about it. Family. Ooh. Yeah.
yeah, and I told myself that I wouldn't even consider entering a competition into the new year. So
It's cool, man.
that's the plan. Just enjoy the rest of the year and the holiday season. And
Yeah,
how about
man.
you?
Life is good. Yeah. Life is moving along. I'm enjoying the holidays as usual. And yeah. Leave it as that. Maybe I'll talk some fun things after the after
Okay.
podcast. But I can't tell
Okay.
all you folks out there. They'll be spoiling the fun. Also,
Uh,
it'll be creepy if you know everything about my life, and I'm
yeah.
keeping it to
Gotta
myself.
gotta keep some mystery in this thing.
But my buddy here, he can know all the deets. I'm looking forward to telling him.
Oh, okay.
What is that smile? I don't know. All right, next topic.
What else? Because you said life in the holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Just trucking
How's
along,
Hawaii doing?
enjoying
Like,
Christmas.
anything that you notice going along in Hawaii? Like, because I haven't thought about Hawaii in a while, you know?
Dude,
So,
I've not been paying attention to local news lately.
mm.
So I have no idea
Or
what's
just like,
going on.
oh, that's new. Like things popping up, stores or buildings, construction. I don't know.
Just trucking along.
Trucking.
I mean, there's a couple Chick-fil-A's that we're making a big deal about, but that's
Oh
been
shit! Oh yeah, you're
a
getting
while.
chicks there, huh?
It's been a while.
Oh, that's fun. I mean, that's something everyone loves. Oh, Chick-fil-A, Chick-fil-A. It's like In and Out,
We
you know.
we haven't gotten it yet. It's been
It's
here for a
like
while.
it's like the triangle of Krispy Kreme, In and Out, and now you got the yeah. What was it? The Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
In and Out would be good. I'd be down for some In and Out.
Mm. You still have to check for that, huh?
Yeah, they don't no In and Out here.
Can't In and Out here. Oh, it's not my favorite here. I mean, in Cali. I told you I live 5 minutes, so I think maybe the closeness of it deterred
Yeah,
me to
yeah.
like
It was a little too
eating.
close.
It's like McDonald's, like a how I looked at it.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's okay. The thing I like eating here is Smash Burger. That's our go-to like quick burger joint. Have you had that?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
No.
Just I think they had it in Cali. I just never like that wasn't the joint because I had like Rocky's Girls, like a mom and pop in San Leandro, and they had like charcoal grill and it was good. Like that was our go-to burger spot, but had to say goodbye to it and find a new one. I
Yeah,
mean,
you're you smash it.
no, I wouldn't say it's like if I'm talking like categories of burgers, like we have like the fast food, right? It's kind of on the border of fast food, but a little higher quality. Like,
Would you say it's like the
not
Chipotle
gourmet
of burger
though.
places?
I guess yeah, something like that. Has a
Same tier
Chipotle
as
vibe.
Chipotle.
Yeah, not that you choose like your inner
Yeah.
workings, but
Is it like I've heard of Five Guys? I haven't tried that either. Is that the
yeah,
same kind of
I
tier?
guess yeah. That where it's like it's not McDonald's, but it's a
A
little
little
better.
more refined.
Yeah, but it's not like gastro burger.
Yeah. It's not like a gastropub. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't found like
Not
my
like a sit-down
go-to.
restaurant.
I haven't found like I'll call that tier one, like the McDonald's type. And
Tier 1 imports.
would I say tier one? Would Smash be a part of tier one of the fast? I mean, if it's like
Would you
Five
say
Guys,
it's a tier 2? Category 2 burger?
I would say tier two. But I'm trying to find tier three, which is like authentic mom and pop or like find fine dining burger ish. I don't know. I haven't found
Yeah, but
that spot yet. But it doesn't make it
I
any
feel like
better.
I don't think burger joints really make it to tier 3. Maybe a restaurant will have a good burger, but they also
Yeah.
do other things, I feel like.
Well, okay, I'll throw in the restaurant, but if my sole purpose of that restaurant is because the burger always catches me, then I'll throw it in there. But I haven't found that yet. But okay, wait. I found Willie's. I have to admit.
Willie's?
I have to show you Willie's. Is there a picture of Willie's? Big Willie's. I call it Big Willie's.
Big Willie's, huh?
Willie's IceHouse, man. I want to take you here. This is my jam. Get some beers. Have some burgers. Listen to people. Oh shit! I want to see like pictures. I don't want to order. Give me something good, bro.
Give me something good.
All right. I don't even know what their story is, but let's check out what their story is. All right. It's called Willie's IceHouse Grill and IceHouse. So an IceHouse is, I guess I never experienced it, but like before you get to your cashier, there's like a whole tray of drinks, and they're all in ices and stuff, and you just grab your bottles and stuff. I don't know if that's common in your area. Have you seen that?
Not really. No, I don't think so. It's just all you choose your drink out of a bucket.
Yeah, it's kind of yeah.
Interesting.
Big old Willie's. Yeah, I guess it looks the one I go to is similar, but it's just some good food. Standard, like it's nothing like they're known for this or anything, but you can get a variety of things.
Yeah, it looks good.
I think Janice got like catfish or something. Here, why don't I just look up? Here, I just got Willie's IceHouse, and I'll just see what Google has to show us. I just want pictures, good old pictures. This is what it looks like inside. Oh shoot, why is this so small over there? But yeah, I enjoy it. I usually like to go here like on a Friday or something, get beers and stuff.
Yeah, it looks good.
I like the system, and everything. Oh, that looks like I just realized that's a bottle cap. Yeah. It's nice hearing all these families talking in their little Texas accents and stuff, I like to observe, like, oh, look at the families. On Sundays, like everyone's on Sundays, like, oh, all these families coming back from church or something. They all look their Sunday best and stuff. I don't know. I like people watching, like, who are these people? What's this?
What's your story, family?
One thing I noticed, I told you about Rudy's, the barbecue joint. We went there the other day, but I was surprised of how much like Asian families I saw there. I was like, oh shit, Asian people really love their barbecue over here. Like, I would say I saw like, because normally I see a good variety, but mostly like white, right? Some Spanish, but like Asians are like sparse, like one or two families here and there. But I saw like 8 families at once, like in here. I'm like, oh man, like Asian people love their barbecue.
Yeah. You caught them on the barbecue day.
Yeah, it was raining, so maybe they're like, oh, let's get some barbecue on this.
We don't want no pho.
Any new joints to eat in Hawaii that's like catching people's attention? I mean, besides the chicky. Was that you had a monkey pod thing, right? That was a newer location.
Yeah, monkey pod in Waikiki. that opened
Yeah,
up.
we're exactly in Waikiki.
At the Outrigger.
Outrigger.
So that's between the Sheraton and Hilton.
Oh, cool.
Kind of like, you know where Fort DeRussy,
That area.
where the Ilika? No, the Halikoa, the military hotel. It's kind of right past that.
Was it by like, hey, I'm Chung? Like, remember Cheech and Chung? He had a little shop there. He had a smoke shop
Oh,
near
I have
there.
no
I don't
idea.
know if you remember that.
I don't
Sorry.
remember where it was.
I remember his commercials all the time. Maybe I was like totally into like being a pothead. Like, oh,
Yeah,
look, it's Cheech.
fucking
It's Chung.
stoner. Yeah. Man, I'm trying to think. Nothing that I can think of at the moment. Yeah.
It's all good. I'm just trying to nibble in that brain of yours, find out what's going on. But apparently there's no nibbles yet.
No.
I'm casting a line to get you to nibble. I'm not nibbling at you. I'm trying to get you to nibble because I'm trying to reel.
That you brought the reason. I guess I got a segue. I don't have a.
Oh, seg it, buddy.
A segue. So, have you heard of this new restaurant chain in Chicago, in the Chicago area, called CosMc?
CosMc. No, I don't. I bet you're like looking like I bet he maybe knows. I really don't.
Well,
why should I know about the club? Like, what is so mysterious?
It's a new restaurant brand opened by McDonald's.
Is it labeled McDonald's or is it like a?
No, it's called CosMc.
CosMc.
And they're testing it out in the Chicago area.
It's owned by McDonald's. They're just trying to like branch their
to a new type of restaurant.
What is this? Half an arch? Get the fuck out of here! And you're still adding the M so we don't forget, and the M on the bottom. Is this overkill?
You need to know.
Dude, if you were subtle, like, you know how like I don't know, some companies own others, but they don't tell you that they own it. If you happen to find out that Disney owns like ABC or something, that's fine. Like,
this is big business. They can't take any chances here.
CosMc. Stupid. Sorry. What is it? Looks like a roller skating
restaurant has opened, and it's right here in the suburbs. The drive-through only concept has seen long lines all day, as you can imagine.
Drive-through only.
Elizabeth Matthews out of this universe to see what it's all about.
Sonic. Oh, they're trying to get
Don, I don't know if you remember this, but Stefan and myself, my photographer, we don't remember CosMc was a McDonald's character back in the 1980s. There were very long lines today. CosMc is what this is obviously based off of, as it's called. There were very long lines today. A lot of people really expecting maybe to see some McDonald's food, but do not expect to see cheeseburgers and fries. This ain't your mama Mickey D's.
This ain't your mama.
And patience was a must Thursday in Bolingbrook.
For
you idiots. Just wait till it dies down.
Now, all this attention and traffic for this CosMc.
No, I'm just kidding. They're excited.
Location
to the event.
Format beverage-led fast food stop.
Why Bolingbrook? Because we're amazing.
After sitting in a very long line, patrons
we're
amazing. To order.
What can I get started today?
And with list in hand, rattle off their orders.
How many things did you order?
Oh, off the top of my head, maybe like a good 10. 10 things? Yeah, it was like about almost $60 altogether.
Did AI talk to you?
20-piece chicken nugs here, though. There are only a couple sandwiches, including a spicy case sandwich, a few snacky items, but lots and lots and lots of drinks, like a churro frappe and a sour cherry energy burst.
Having driven through the window today, once you get there, you get overwhelmed because there's so many options.
Of course you would talk,
so many
Mayor.
additions.
You order, pay at the kiosk, and sit there until your order is ready to be picked up at the drive-through window.
What is that, like a donut?
Yeah, it's like a filling.
We got two locals who couldn't wait to get out of the parking lot after their 2-hour wait.
Yay, look at us eat. Ooh.
Got the creamy avocado tomatillo sandwich, and it's so creamy, so good. I love it.
Can you
So if you
imagine?
missed the long line today, have no fear. I'm sure there will still be long lines tomorrow. They open at 6 a.m. here at Bowden and Weber in Bolingbrook. And in case you get hungry and you're waiting in a 2-hour line, don't worry. There's a McDonald's right next door.
God.
Just go to McDonald's.
Can you imagine
guess
like
if they're-
waiting and finally parking, and then all of a sudden like this bright light comes up and hey,
Hey, what
do
you
you
got
think?
there?
Can we film you eat? That's funny. I would have been like, it's a beautiful package, you know. Reference to Mark Riviere. Man, hey, more shit to consume.
It's like
I wish like other
McDonald's
companies
trying to get into Starbucks market.
So it's drinky.
Yeah, more drinky with
snacky,
small bites. Yeah,
you're not seeing burgers. You're not seeing fries. You're just seeing. Okay. I think you should have just like, I don't know. I would have been like, just McCafe, and it's like, this is our coffee shop where you get coffee.
Yeah, it's interesting because
you know what I mean.
Yeah, they already had the McCafe brand,
and we actually, our favorite coffee is the McDonald's coffee. So I like McCafe. Yeah, like when we brew like something at home, we sometimes get the McDonald's one but actually like making it and then getting it there, I actually like getting it like there more than home, even though we have their
interesting,
brew.
like their regular black coffee.
Yeah, just regular black coffee.
Really? Huh.
But yeah, if they named it that, and I don't know, is that too like they think it's like an old lady name? McCafe. Like I don't know,
maybe
old?
They're trying to go, I think trying to make it like hip CosMc.
Like when you think McCafe, do you think of like the little milk things? Can you pass me a little milk packet? Like is it one of those things?
Yeah, I guess so.
CosMc.
Maybe they focus
I get it.
Testing. And
I mean,
like,
if you were a kid, you want to eat at CosMc? Like that sounds cool. Like
it sounds like a kid thing. It's geared towards the Generation Z. The Zoomers, it's for them.
As much as I laugh about it, it's probably gonna make bank.
Yeah.
I just wish like left more room for like mom and pops to like do some shit like this. It's like Corpo just like doing all the hard work.
They're taking over, man.
Yeah.
They don't want you to have small businesses.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's funny, like that's what Cyberpunk's about. Like if you live in the city, you can like be a corpo, like you work for the big corporations and like kind of like sell your soul to like to live here. Or you can be like a rebel and like live outside the city where like, hey man, we don't get tracked and shit. Like like there's all these cliques of like this world. And I just thought that was funny. Like, yeah, it's true. Like corporations, they run everything, and yeah, can't beat them as much as you want to try. Well,
join them.
Keanu Reeves tried to like his character in there is called Johnny Silverhand, and he's trying to take down. He's trying to take down Big Corpo for screwing over. These fucking corpos, man. You gotta take them
Johnny
down.
Silverhand.
Johnny Silver, dude, it's so like it's so corn, but it's fun corny. Like,
Johnny Silverhand. It sounds so corny.
Because he has a fake
silver hand.
Silver hand. Johnny Silver. Yeah, it's funny though. But he's totally like just John Wicking it. Like ever since John Wick, anything he does after this, like
he's just John Wick now.
Cool. John. Like, yeah, because it used to be Neo and being karate and like this shit, but that's old.
Mhm.
That's 2000s. You
Now it's
gotta
a V.
reclaim yourself.
John Wick, Johnny Silverhand, Johnny
Yeah,
Utah,
right. Johnny,
John.
body
I think he's
bag.
been John in a lot of movies. I
Yeah,
gotta see this. At least 4 different movies. Or 4 different things. He's been John something.
dude.
Let me see.
Look up a list of the most popular like names and like movies, or should we say action movies? Like, I don't know. Should we narrow it? I would think John is like up there. Maybe with Adam.
Yeah, I would see that.
There's a lot of Adams. Adam
I could see
Project
that.
and Chris. Oh, Chris is a big one. Evans,
Chris.
you know, Chris Hemsworth. Who's the Guardians one? Chris. Who the fuck is the Guardians guy? You know him. Star-Lord.
Oh, you mean the actor's name?
Yeah. Like who has oh sorry. I guess we have to narrow that down. Are we talking about the most popular name in movies?
Well, I was just gonna go off Keanu Reeves because he's played a lot of Johns. It seems like.
Yeah. No, I meant for the after. You can do your Keanu after.
I want to do my Keanu thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or segue after that.
All right. Yeah. Here we go. Point Break. He was Johnny Utah.
Okay. That was the first Johnny
Mnemonic.
in his filmography.
Yeah.
Oh.
Johnny Mnemonic. He's Johnny.
Nice.
Constantine.
How do you
John
do the
Constantine.
How do you do the search thing? Is that just an iMac thing or a Safari thing?
This is a Chrome. Yeah,
Chrome.
fine.
Can you show me how you do it? I just wanted to get a lesson on this so I can do it in the future for myself.
Command F.
And then it brings up something.
Yeah, little search box, and then I wrote John in it.
Oh, learn something every day.
Yeah.
All right, John.
Generation John. I don't even know what that is.
What?
John Wick.
Not as much John as we think in his early days. Maybe it's more later on.
It's just John
Maybe
Wick.
it's just John. Yeah.
And Johnny Silverhand. What want me to search?
He was in that one Asian movie with the Cobra girl and the one that looked like Jim in The Office. Always Be My Maybe. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
he just played Keanu Reeves. I was just wondering.
Yeah.
But he was trying to act like his John Wick self. Like maybe they told him, "Hey, can you keep your hair like parted in the middle and long for at least 4 of these movies, or until like we don't make any money from it."
All right, what am I looking at? Most popular
names in movies? Is that too vague?
Most popular
movie names?
Character
Maybe
names. Character name.
That could be a winner.
In movies? Or in books? Or just names?
Movies. Just movies. Like, you think there's a lot of people named Dwayne? Mary
Poppins?
Wait, what is Stefan Follows? And why should we click on your website, sir?
Because Google's pushing it.
What are the most played character? No. Oh, maybe what is the most common male name used in movies? I guess common names. It's in the very
Jack, John. Yeah. I had a feeling.
Yeah. How many movie feature characters with your first name? What do they have like a list of every name, and then we can find out how many times
And
it's used?
who's putting this list together?
Vox. Okay. Kevin, Harry, Marv. Sorry, it's like I didn't realize this was Home Alone at first. Marv.
Jack. Yeah, it's Jack. Jack John.
Jack, we have to go back.
Yeah. Because I feel like that's just the popular name overall.
Sorry. There's Harry, and that's from Home Alone. And then there's Harry Potter. There's different ways of saying Harry. Harry. Most popular names in films are
Kate
overwhelmingly male. Why the fuck? Okay.
Because it's Fox. What do you expect?
There's a lot more men in older movies back in the day. Are you counting those?
Jack,
like the
John,
black and white?
Frank, Sam,
Oh, is there
Paul,
Miguel?
David, James, Joe. I doubt it. Michael is.
There was Coco in Pixar's movie.
That's
He was called
one.
Miguel.
That's one.
Was there
That's
this
one.
is
Miguel
in a Rocky
Where's
movie?
where's
Let's see.
where's
No Miguel
Nathaniel?
in a Rocky movie. Is there a Nate at least? Give me
I'm
a
not
Nate.
seeing it.
It's Nix. Fucking Nix. Always stealing the spotlight. Punks. Danny Boy. Simon.
Oh, Nate in the top 50.
Oh.
Jack or
Harry.
John. There you go.
Can you okay, I think we're done with this list. Can you play the Harry Home Alone for me? Harry
Home Alone.
He says it multiple times. Either like
We're
Harry
Marv
reached
saying
the
Harry.
top. Yeah,
Home
Marv
Alone,
saying
Marv
Harry.
saying Harry. So stupid.
You think someone ever Googled that? Someone
Maybe.
has.
Somebody, I mean, I don't know. There was things that we thought people put together and they never did. And we're like, maybe we
Shrek
should.
is love. Shrek is life.
Or they're Home Alone, Marv saying Harry.
Yeah. Someone wanted this. Harry. 10 seconds? That's quick. Harry, you've reached the top. I like that one too. Oh, when he gets electrocuted, man, I used to crack up when I was a kid. Get out of here. No.
Fake ass. What do you think? This 10-second thing? Is this the one you're looking for?
I think so. Harry. Does he say it here? I don't know.
I mean, the title says Harry. There you go.
Yeah, he's a good actor, dude. I give you that. There's always a clown that makes you laugh. Thank you, Jim Carrey, for doing that. Robin.
Oh, hush.
What, do you have titanium too? Like
Shop
Apple?
holiday.
I don't want you.
I don't want it. Freaking sound effects. How does he not notice a huge fucking hole?
was a closer behind the door. Dude, there's a do you know there's that scene where there's a tarantula on him
in the original Home Alone?
Do you know the fun
That's
fact
real?
about the tarantula?
He didn't know.
There's a video about it, but you can't startle the tarantula, and screaming would scare it and probably attack you or like make it scurry or whatever. I don't know. Like I just imagine a scream would scare anyone. But he had to go like he had to go like that, and they did that in post. But
interesting.
in my eyes, I would never have known. That's because he's good. He's a good actor.
He's good.
He's good. Yeah. Fun little Home Alone fact. Yeah. I didn't know. Yeah. Good old Donald Trump in Home Alone. Everyone loves it. Hey, Donald!
Did I tell you that we walked by that hotel and there was signs?
The ding dang dong. The what's it called?
I can't remember what it's called now anymore.
Historian?
I can't remember what it's called now.
Whatever that thing is. They don't allow people to go in unless you live there, right? Because like
or you're staying there.
Reenacting that shit.
Yeah, basically.
I wonder how much people reenact Elf in New York and like do the fake bubble gum and and walking in the street and when people are trying to get a taxi, hi, you know. Did you ever see that girl doing that? There was a girl doing that in New York. I was just laughing like she even did the escalator, and I can just imagine people recreating these things can be such a pain, like for people that
sounds annoying.
Yeah. Like how people go to Abbey Road for the Beatles to walk on that
crosswalk.
Like, man, people you do not want to drive there if you're going home. But find another way, you know.
Oh man. I can imagine every day tourists over there taking pictures. I mean, it was the same thing at in Dumbo in Brooklyn. They have the Manhattan Bridge in the background. I told you that was like a famous picture spot. People are just in the middle of the active street taking pictures while cars are trying to get by.
Which one? Can you show me a picture of what you're talking about?
Sure.
All right, I found the video. But you can show me yours first.
Like this spot.
All right. Let me see this. Okay. Oh, yeah. I remember you showing a picture of this. So,
yeah.
This street was just packed of people just standing. That's a nice photo. Yeah.
Getting pictures.
Did you get some?
Yeah, we got some.
Nice.
Because everybody else was doing it. So
was it hey, can you take our picture, or was it selfie style?
We did some selfies and then we asked somebody to take our picture.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean,
nice that it's nice that you can trust people in this world. Like, here's my phone.
Well, yeah, because then
there's a fine line. I'll find you, bitch.
The play is to offer to take their picture.
Yeah.
And then, can you take ours?
That is a good play.
Yeah.
I had one guy, like, I don't know, you know, like energy, like you can feel like something sus about this guy, or just like, I don't like this guy. Like, I don't know, maybe he provides like a cocky bravado or something. I don't know. I was at San Leandro, the hills. I was with my sister, and we're gonna take a picture. We asked like 3 guys to like take a picture with us, right? It's like, oh yeah, take a picture. And then like the guy was about to do it. He pretended to run off, and I was like, and like, you know, me, like I'm about to like I'm turned like hunt mode, right?
Yeah.
But like to do that to someone like you don't even know, like I know it's a joke, but like it's not like a fun joke. Like this is someone's property. I don't know. I don't know how you would
Yeah.
perceive it too. Would you be like, "What the fuck?" Or would
Yeah.
you be like,
I'm like,
"That's funny, punk"?
yeah, I would
I
laugh
don't
in the
know.
moment and just be like, "Fucking douchebag."
Yeah, douchebaggy thing, right? That's kind of a douchebag,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
so for whenever like
Especially
phones
like
are
before
passed
you
by,
take the pictures, because then like now you take the picture and you're just kind of like, asshole.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Anyways, that's just I don't know how that makes anyone feel good, like doing that kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe like
Pranksters.
oh, I'm gonna drop your phone. Like that's a funny thing. Like, oh, that's funny. Like, you're not really gonna drop it. It's not that big of a
I don't
deal.
know.
But
Playing a prank on somebody.
theft seems like I don't know. You're getting me worked up like really quick and then calm. Like, and that's kind of annoying in that moment.
Yeah, I guess so. I've seen like internet videos where like a guy pretends to steal something and he starts dancing. Yeah, I don't think that's a funny joke.
Yeah. But
Funny how.
sorry, I didn't mean to bring it like because when I saw that, I was thinking, I wonder if he passed the phone to someone and how he felt in that moment. And I was like, I remember when that guy I passed my phone
Yeah,
that he
yeah. Now you're forever traumatized.
Yeah, fucker.
Like, makes you think twice.
Yeah,
Like, what's he trying to
you
accomplish?
can't. I can't help it. I can't help it. I mean, it's died down. It's been years, but
Yeah, but it's
still
you
like,
still remember.
Yeah,
It's still there.
it's like I'm a wood and there's a little someone little carved. I still remember it.
He scarred you.
I'm still the same person. I totally got scarred.
Dick. The funny thing is, do you remember what he looks like still?
No, right? It's just the
Right?
act.
It's just the idea of what he did. Oh boy,
the audacity of doing that.
That looks annoying.
What this girl's gonna do?
Yeah.
Do you want to go? Do you? You already know.
God.
How much people go to New York to do this?
Congratulations! World's best cup of coffee! Great job, everybody! Oh, I can just give you a hug.
She didn't want to scream louder.
Yeah.
You're not Santa. You smell like beef and cheese. You stink. I'm in a storm and I'm singing.
So it makes a funny video, but
Yeah,
it's annoying in the moment. Like, who the
it's
fuck?
cringe.
Why are you like bothering me in this moment? You know, why are you holding up? Like, I bet she didn't try to hold up traffic or she was kind. Just
No, it looks like she wasn't being overly annoying.
no. I've seen
still-
more douchier things, but
Still cringy.
hello to do that to a stranger
Yeah.
for the gram. Yeah. That was fun. I don't know how we got there.
That was fun. It makes me think of like, those vloggers like Casey Neistat or
Vlogger.
something
Mm-hmm.
that they, how they like
holding the
have-
phone or whatever the whole time.
Yeah,
And
but even like where you have the shots where they're like walking on the camera, walking past the camera. I mean, the reality.
yeah,
of
like
that
you
is
have to like
they
put the
set
camera down and
up. Yeah, and walk in.
I watched this guy like Trek Trendy. Have you heard of Trek Trendy?
Mm-mm.
He just goes on like really expensive first class planes and expensive cruise, like all the highest stuff. Like check out this airlines, like what is that fancy like Dubai airline one?
Oh, like Emirates.
Yeah, check out Emirates is like this costs $10,000 like flight kind of thing. and
Mhm.
he shows it, and he like showing him going to the bathroom, but obviously you have to go in the bathroom, record, and go like this.
Yeah.
Or,
Yep,
I'm going
yep.
upstairs. Go upstairs, and I don't
Yeah.
know. That's cool, but like you don't notice it. But
Well, yeah,
if I
they're
were to
editing
if
it,
I were to
but
do
like
that, it's like, oh, so much work to show. Oh,
Yeah.
if that's what you love to do, if you love to
you
show
basically have
everyone,
to do everything twice.
yeah.
Any of those shots where you're doing that, you're doing it twice.
Or like ordering something and oh hey, can I get this food? And pretending like there's not a camera like recording and like
Yeah.
you gonna ask me if this is okay? Okay. The one
Well, we're in
Jan's watch-
public, so
she watches this guy who's a white guy who speaks really good Chinese, and he goes around like in New York, like these Chinese
to see
like
if they talk trash about
Chinatown,
him.
or they go around. Yeah, sometimes they do that, but like he'll go around like, oh, how much does this cost? Oh, and then she looks like, who is this white guy? And then like, oh, what is this? And then they're like, oh wow, you speak really good, and then they're all happy and like that someone, but like you have to have a GoPro on, I don't know. It's cool. They make good YouTube videos, but you're saying for yourself as like documenting like that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Doing
not
things
for me.
twice, and
yeah, I'm fine.
If you like doing that, I like.
We're already doing a podcast. I think that's plenty of online exposure.
Yeah, and I even like to keep it simple. Like, I don't need to like create so much videos. Like, I just want to focus on the conversation, to be honest. And bare minimum, like talking to people if I don't need to. Like,
yeah.
And also, no one like comments that much unless they love Kang or something. Right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, you have any?
Yeah, I got a segue since we're talking about online. Have you heard of these D.I.N.K.S? Do you know anything about these D.I.N.K.S?
D.I.N.K. It sounds like someone. It sounds like you would call someone as like, you fucking dink, like like you're smaller. You're a fucking loser. You're dink. That's what I think.
You're fucking dinks.
What the fuck is a dink?
Let me just play the video.
Dink. Stinky dink.
Dinks.
Do I need to close my eyes? What do I need to see this?
No, you can look.
What the fuck is a dink? Okay, wait. Let me read what she says. We go to Trader Joe's and workout classes on the weekends. Okay.
Go to Trader Joe's and workout classes on the weekends.
We're dinks. We get into snobby hobbies like skiing and golfing.
We're dinks. We can go to Florida on a whim.
We're dinks. We're already planning our European vacation next year.
Dinks. We get a full 8 hours of sleep and sometimes more.
We're dinks. We get desserts and appetizers at restaurants.
We're dinks. We can play with other kids and give them back.
We're dinks. We still do it 3 times a week.
We're dinks. We spend our discretionary income on $8 lattes.
We're dinks. We max out our 401ks, Roth IRAs, and HSAs.
We're dinks. We don't use our kids or dog as an excuse to leave a party. We just leave. We're dinks. We go to Trader Joe's and workout classes on the weekend.
Huh. So
do you know what a D.I.N.K. is?
Is that I mean, is that the true definition, or is like?
Well, it's
you
an
gonna
acronym.
tell me what? It's an acronym. Okay. So it's not dudes because it's both of them. They wouldn't be like dudes. So can't be dads because she does it too. So D-I-N-K.
N-K, yeah.
And that's all. Sounds like it's gonna be funny because you're smiling.
No, it's not that funny. I mean, just
but it's fun to like think. Okay.
Dink. Well, like, what the hell is a dink?
Donkey.
Donkey.
Donkey, inky, ninky, kinky. Okay.
Oh,
Can
oh,
you
oh.
give me at least what the first word is, or is that too giveaway?
No, dual.
Dual in. Oh, dual income. Dual income.
Mhm.
Okay, dual income. Non. Was it non? No.
Close.
Dual income. No kids. Ah, because so they don't care about kids. So that's what dinks are.
Yeah, I guess that's well, I
You
mean,
make
I feel
really
like
good
it's
money, like both of you, and you have no
Mhm.
kids, so you get to like
You
not
have all
worry
this
about money
extra
and stuff.
disposable income. Yeah, yeah.
Interesting. How did that come to your awareness?
Well, I think it's been like I feel like I've heard about dual income people that don't want kids for a long time,
Hmm.
but there wasn't like this term attached to it. Right? There's
Mhm.
always been people that don't want to have kids.
I mean, I think 2, 3 years ago, I think I would have been in that camp. I think I had that mindset at that time.
Really?
But it's funny how like life just switches you with, and I didn't really control this. I think just one moment I started shifting focus, and then I realized, I actually want this. And
So
the fact
2, 3
that
years ago, during like after COVID.
yeah, or I would say definitely before I was feeling I didn't want kids yet. Maybe somewhere
Oh,
between
yeah.
2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So sorry, yet is different from at all. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
hmm.
So
I
I'm
know,
not
I know, I
sure.
was really focused on like, I wasn't thinking about kids at the time. Not that I didn't want
Mhm.
it. It's just it wasn't like
Not
something I
now.
planned for. Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah,
something
yeah,
I
yeah.
planned for sure. But
Okay.
yeah, but I
And I
wouldn't
guess
say
that's
like
where I'm confused about the dinks. Are they
they
in
go
that
in like,
camp
hey,
or
you and me, like we don't want kids, right? Like cool. We'll just like be dinks together. Before I knew this was even a term,
Yeah.
That sounds dumb.
It does.
It sounds like a Karen thing, like you fucking
Like
dink.
you fucking dink.
But they make it
Like
sound like they're
derogatory.
proud. They're proud of it,
We're dinks.
but it's I
Okay,
don't
so
know. I don't.
you're in the mindset of not yet, but not never. Just not right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. I
But
think that's normal.
how did you view them, the others?
The dinks?
Like, did you
Well,
have a preconception before or after having a kid?
yeah,
Like,
because
do
it's
you view
just
them differently?
I feel like it's in the moment they come across as like, ugh, you're selfish. But in the
Well,
long
it
run, I
sounds
feel
snobby the way they present
yeah,
it in a TikTok video.
yeah. But in the long run, I feel like they're kind of robbing themselves of these experiences that you should be experiencing. Not that it's
Mm.
these are gonna be easy times, right? But in the long run, when you're on your deathbed and you're all alone because you don't
Mm.
have any family, like, that's kinda sad.
I think they're labeling themselves in this moment, but as like how I labeled myself a emo back in the day, like you're not always gonna be that. You don't really know, so don't have
Mhm.
a definitive like my diet's like I'm not like a keto guy anymore. I used to be, but I didn't
Mm.
define myself as that. Like
Mhm.
fasting too, right? Like I'm not defined by these things. So
Yeah.
I think being a dink, maybe like maybe a while of doing it and you have everything and
The
experience.
season the season of the dink.
I think your internal body, like it's like, man, life is too good. And you find ways that you want to find stress. And that might be
Mhm.
through like jujitsu, that might be anything. Like, but for them, like it sounds like too good right now. Like, hey, like, life is good. No, they don't have any worries. But
Yeah.
I think if we saw them 10 years from now and they're holding a kid in some video, then they weren't dinks after all.
You're not dinks after all.
You're just an evolution, that's all. You're
Yeah.
Metapod. You were like, maybe you were Butterfree at first, but like Metapod's like, I'm a dinks. Like, I'm hardened to how I am. But then all of a sudden life kicks you in the ass and then you're butterfree.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm not a dink after all, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I say this a lot. Like before COVID, I was in this cycle of just kind of, living life for myself. And then,
me.
like, yeah, going on these big trips and, not really saving money. And I tell you, COVID really like forced me to break that cycle.
Dude, I think COVID did that to a lot of people. I mean, for me too. Like, for me, it was more like finance because I didn't have to travel anywhere, working from home. Like, you don't notice it until like a month or two. Then you're like, man, I have a lot of my bank account.
You're not spending money like you normally would.
And the government's giving you money. Huh. And it's like, so I had this surplus and I have this tiny apartment. I don't need to like spend a lot. And so I was like, why don't I do something with this? And then I somehow found financial stuff in that time. And I think that was the trend, like Bitcoin, Dogecoin, like that was like popping up and
Graham Stephan.
NFT. Yeah. Like he was on fire. Like nowadays, like him boxing and shit. Like I don't give a fuck about that boxing. I go on time to time. Me, Kevin, yeah. I go on time to time to like see what are they like now. They're still the same, but
well, wasn't Valuetainment more in that financial sector before too? Financial focus.
The podcast was an afterthought, and then they focused on the podcast.
But now the podcast is.
He went on Joe Rogan. Now he gets guests that are celebrities, and he even gets mafia people. He gets
I feel like that was his first, right? The mafia.
That's what drilled you in.
No, but I think that was one of his first. My first exposure was you sharing it with me. Who the fuck is this guy?
Well, it was Meet Kevin. I was probably during like talking about Meet Kevin.
Oh, maybe at Meet Kevin on, or something like that.
He was trying to be governor during that time.
Yeah.
And then I showed you when they talking about COVID or something here or there or something, and he had good insights. And eventually, you're like, "Oh, PDP? Like, what? Oh, Patrick? Oh, you watch it more than I do. That I don't even know the.
Yeah, I think I do because I'm subscribed to his podcast on Apple. So.
Let me tell you,
I
always make you laugh.
2, 5. PBD.
PDB. P factors bet. PBD.
PBD. Yeah, PBD.
You got a whole PBD sandwich.
Because it's PBD podcast.
Yeah. It's good. So I'm glad I could like give you like a little seed. Sometimes like
but
it's not for me.
When
but
I first
for you,
saw that seed, it's like, what is this guy? What is this show?
Dude, I'm always like that. I'm like that with Graham and Meet Kevin. I was like, who the fuck are you?
Who do you think you are?
We watch trailers and then I see like if they're doing a movie that's like a sequel or something, and I see a new person, I'm like, who the fuck are you?
What are you doing?
I think it was who was that? Scarlett Johansson's The Black Widow. I saw the other girl and I was like, who the fuck are you?
Oh, because they showed her face.
Yeah.
Oh, that she was in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I watched it and it's like, yeah, who the fuck are you? She was no one. Anywho, man. Bathroom break? You good? You want to do one?
Yes. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Get
another break. Coffee and then chat some more. Are you good with time? What's your schedule like?
Yeah, let's kind of try to wrap it up around our normal time, even though we were kind of late.
2 hours or 2.5?
Yeah,
oh, so 2 hours.
Let's shoot for 2.
Okay. So if I'm going to talk about
do you have a lot of
my
stuff?
thing, no. If I'm going to talk about my personal thing, then I'll mow on through some of these things I want to talk about. Just real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. It's mostly like videos
Yeah.
and stuff, so it's all good.
Yeah, not that I'm trying to rush it, but like just
No. Yeah.
so we can have time to talk after.
All right. Sounds good, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay. So I went to Open Mat today.
Nice.
And it's really funny. I love, I get a lot of wisdom from like overhearing people. Just like
fucking eavesdropper.
Not that I'm eavesdropping. It's like I am on the bench, like, okay, I'm gonna get some water, resting. And then while I'm like looking at the mat or something, watching someone roll, like my ears just like it rings, like, oh man, blah blah blah. And then I just can't help to go, like, it's not that I'm trying to eavesdrop, it's just I must have really good ears. That's what I'm trying to say.
The better to hear you with.
Yes. He was talking to some other person, and he's like, he's a white belt, by the way. And he's like, man, I just tapped the black belt. I was like, okay. In my head, I was like, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you had the best technique and you just laid it on him. Like that arm bar was just excellent. I'm sure it was, Mr. Whitey, But I remembered when I was at his level, I do remember saying that too. But to me, it felt like I caught my professor because I roll with him all the time. He taps here and there, and on this off day that he was in, I got him. I caught him, and it felt like he was really like trying to struggle. Maybe it was like maybe it was an arm bar or something, but it felt like a true like tap to a black belt. But at the same time, was he like flowing? Because I flow with white belts too, where I let them get things and I get them to positions. And maybe I'm so good where they think I'm doing this myself. I'm so good, like, but I don't know. I'm trying to perceive, was my white belt, I tapped the black belt story accurate, or was I just as naive as that little white belt that I saw?
I don't know.
Did you have a story like that? If not black, any belts where you're like, yeah.
I don't think so, man. I don't think anybody was giving me anything.
Yeah.
Not where I thought that, like, oh shit, I got him. Not that I can think of. I feel like I had to fight for everything I've ever gotten.
Well, it's good. You're a fighter. You're a fighter, Harry.
And nobody's giving me pity subs.
That's good.
Unless it's like painfully obvious that it's like he's not even trying at all.
Yeah, because sometimes I roll and I'm like, here. Oh,
yeah.
You're moving me. Oh, then it's like, okay, this is bullshit. But if you can be so good at pretending like you're trying that you confuse a white belt to think I'm amazing, then if I catch wind of you saying that, guess what's gonna happen next time? Oh, you think you're amazing? Maybe 7 taps in a 5-minute roll. Whisper in his ear when rear naked choke. Badass, huh?
I got news for you, Walter Cronkite.
Aren't. Funny white belt story. I also talked to a black belt lady. She seems like she was maybe like 50 or 60. She's kind of up there, and she's fun to roll with. Like, it's usually like a lot of movement, and I'm doing my best not to apply pressure on this. I wouldn't say she's fragile, but she's a older lady than me. I have weight on her and everything, so it's a good test of maintaining pressure and understanding that and everything. But we talked about traveling to, because she she teaches at a gym. I asked her where her gym's at, and she told me like her gym is 2.5 hours from here, and she comes here like it takes her 2.5 hours to get to this open mat on Sundays.
Jeez, wow!
And I was like, holy shit! And
So
it's like, man, that's
miles
dedication.
travel.
Yeah. It's like that's dedication. She's like, yeah, at my school it's really small and we only have a couple students and they're new and they're white belts, so they can't really roll good, and like we don't have a lot of good people to roll with, so we have to come
Does
here
she
to
live
roll.
in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, like somewhere like in the middle of Texas, But
Dang.
I mean, it's cool that jiu-jitsu is spread this far, but it made me appreciate like how like the distance jiu-jitsu is for me, and I don't have to travel 2.5 hours to love my sport jiu-jitsu enough
That'd be
to
a lot. Yeah,
yeah.
I would consider
Um,
moving.
yeah. I mean, I don't know, maybe like she was closer and she moved there to like set a seed, and maybe it was to like because Texas is growing, there's a lot of development and everything, so she could be setting up a seed for something. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know what's going on in her life, but I thought, wow, dedication to come this far. And
well, yeah, that's a 5-hour journey.
If I was put in a state where like that's all that was around me, I mean, of course it'd be like, does anyone want to learn jiu-jitsu so I can do this with me? But
Yeah.
you'd still linger, you'd still long for like those purple belts and like black belts that give you like a good roll where it's like, wow, like this is what jiu-jitsu is, not with these rinky-dinky white belts that you just play them like puppets and they're, what are you doing, professor? I'll teach you next week. Sorry, I love painting
shitting on white belts.
No, they're needed, dude. They're the lifeblood. They're the lifeblood of the gym. You need fresh people, man.
You do.
They bring a new perspective.
You do.
I love like you can have someone who's just like, hey, I don't know anything. I haven't done any sports. I barely get up in the morning, Or
That's how you are, Kevin.
You don't even have arms. Or you could have like, hey, I just got straight from, high school. I used to do some wrestling or whatever. I'm just trying to look for a purpose. Come on in.
Come on in. The water's fine.
Yeah, the water's fine, man. But yeah, it's good that jiu-jitsu strong in your area, my area. It's a fun. It's a good thing for the community. It's good growth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, I have one more thing, and maybe I can show you like a video or two that are really short.
Okay.
I was at my work. Me and Janice are known as the Woods. Like, that's our nickname. That
the Woods.
Yeah. My supervisor calls us, "Hey, the Woods."
The Woods are here.
I'm Woody with a Y, and then Janice is Woody with a I. Woody with an I in the end, and then our kid is Woody with a E in the end. No, our supervisor already nicknamed everything. But the other day we were talking about something, and we were talking about poop, and I know we talk about poop or something. That's how close we are. But we talked about, I think I made it a reference to like logs, like dropping like pooping as a log. So the word log was tossed around for like, man, can't believe you put up with all my logs, like my shit,
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So it got to a point where we talked about the family model or something, and I came up with like logs are what we drop, but woods is what we are. We drop the logs, but deep down, the woods, that hard wood is what we are. Yeah. We're the woods. Yeah. We got Westwood, Nate Wood, Jazz Wood. Yeah. So I just thought that was funny.
That is funny.
Just logs.
I fucking poops to logs in another context too earlier.
Really?
In the last couple days, yeah.
Dropping logs, huh? Lil Leo?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing.
I remember what the context was, but I did the same thing.
Oh, interesting. The word is resonating, huh?
Yeah.
Logs. You
Yeah.
say it all the time. Did you log in your work? Oh, I did log in my work. You know? Log in my hours. You know, you say it all the time.
I logged real good.
What you logging over there? It's pretty big. Logging? Lugging? Sorry, it's lugging.
That's a hard log.
Yeah. So, on to the next log. What do I got here? Videos, right? I wanted to show you some videos. This one, I'm not going to show you, but someone did a good video on the marvelization of cinema and how, like,
I think I saw that one.
Yeah, all the movies after like Endgame and stuff just became like quirky shit and nothing the lightsaber tossing. Like, can we just like this is it? And like, I'll do my duty and like epicness. Like, why is everything like haha? You know?
Yeah, like
we don't need that shit.
The new Dungeons and Dragons with the quippy. Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but the ads were like, "This is the latest, hottest movie." I'm like, "Is it, or is this the hand-picked things that were told to you?"
Yeah, I watched it. I mean, I enjoyed it, and I didn't.
Did you laughy, or were you like, "This is so like the comedy was"?
Yeah, it made me laugh, but it was just kind of, it was in that vein, that Marvel vein, just with a different spin.
Are you gonna Taika? Have you Taika'd it after Love and Thunder? Any of his projects?
What did
I
he
feel like
put out?
No, like he has that Pirates one, right? That he has.
We watched the first season, but I haven't been in a hurry to go back in just a second.
Wait, did you watch it before Love and Thunder?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
because it came out before Love and Thunder.
So that movie tarnished his whole brand to you, where it's like, is that the comedy that we want right now? Like, it's too.
Yeah.
It sucks because Ragnarok. I was talking so high about how he's gonna be like this new director, and
yeah.
I don't know. I did not feel any love, or maybe he did.
No love.
Do you think it's too many voices? Like too many big heads coming in behind him? Add a chick in it.
Because his pirate thing was hidden similar kind of beats. Yeah.
Hey,
I'm not gonna say what beats, but yeah, it was hidden modern beats.
It's like everything is serious, and then who's that guy in the corner? Hey, mate, you want to go in the thing? Do the thing?
No,
right?
Not that it was serious, but like their choices.
No, but I'm saying that's the comedy you get when like you watch a movie like him. Like it's like the subversion thing I was mentioning. Yeah. But enough of Marvel. They got enough of our attention. I watched the Squid game show thing because
how was that?
It's a reality show, dude. Like some parts I'm like, this seems like stage. You know what I mean? They did have advertisement like, hey, we're looking for contestants. So I'm thinking we're trying to get real people the next time. And maybe these are like, I wouldn't say actors, but where did you find these people? Did you handpick them? Probably.
Yeah,
right?
2 people from Hawaii were on it.
The girl. I saw the girl, but I don't know. The guy did?
One was like a former Miss Hawaii, and the other, they're both girls. One was like a social media influencer. So people that
I've seen her videos. Yeah. they're voting for her, and hey, let's go. It, like yeah, so there's parts where it feels reality show, but there's some fun, like good moments. Like I like when it's not the actual game show stuff, but when they do like screw your neighbor type of stuff, like whoever gets picked gets to pick two people to eliminate. Like, and it's like, ooh, who do you want? Like, because you don't want to have a target on your back. There was one guy. Style. He had to like vote people out, right? But before they even knew that they had to do that, they had to play a game, and they're like, one guy's like, "Hey, everyone, okay, we're gonna try to do this, and yeah, what do you guys all think?" And everyone's like, no," and then I felt so bad. Like he's like this Asian guy trying to be a leader, and then there was a part where they had to eliminate people, and guess who they eliminated? Like, fucker over here trying to boss us around. So you don't want to stand out. I want to be nobody. No, don't mind me. Yeah. There's a really old guy that was like lost, and he like I would see a scene, and he'd be in the
like in the show.
So I was thinking, is this guy like a producer? Is he gonna fake us out and be like, I was the old guy all along?
You wouldn't rob an old man of his marbles.
They brought up like, oh, we're all gangs. We're the gang, the Gongbu gang. And I was like, did you all think of that together? Or did the producer tell you, hey, be like the Gongbu gang, okay? Say that. Like how much of this is being spoken to? Like, when they're in the locker and they're like, hey man, how was the thing? Wow, can you believe? Like, are they really just there together, or did the producer like, hey, go over there and talk,
Yeah. We gotta make it like the show.
So I had more fun.
Nobody's gonna care.
I had more fun laughing how cheese the show was than like the seriousness of it. I was like, dude, this show is so funny. They had to do the cookie game, the thing. The funny thing is, everyone's watched it, so they all know about like the licking. So it was like compilation of a minute of people going. I was like, dude, this is so fucking. Some people are going this. Some people are like, and a new technique I learned. People are just spitting in it. Like it's so wet in there. So stupid.
Oh, it is kind of because it's the same challenges as the show, so everybody saw like the strategies that they had in the show.
Not all. They had like a battleship because everyone thought they were gonna do tug of war. So like, hey, let's get all the big guys, and they tricked them. And I was imagining, oh man, the liability of people getting hurt in a tug of war. That's, I don't know. Could be some ankles broken. So let's do battleship where everyone just stands in one place, Yeah. Just Gongbu, dude. It's funny. Not who I thought like. Oh, for the cookie, they had to like get 4 people that were like the leaders, and they had 2 minutes to choose who wants what shape. So who's gonna be the bitch? Who's gonna be like, I'll take the umbrella? No one did. So there was like maybe 4 set of people. Like, no way, man. Like, you go there, and if no one makes a decision, they're all dead. So, okay. I have to tell you about being dead and how stupid that is. Like, it starts off with the the hide and seek one, right?
Yeah.
So if you move, then they have a little like Mickey Blue Eyes.
Green light thing.
They have a little blood packet, and they go, nobody like stupid shit like that.
What? They play acting?
Not like, but they're making it seem more dramatic. Like people are crying. I'm like, why are you crying? This is just a game to win money. Why are you like,
he's all right?
Kid, They also instituted a lot of woke stuff in there. Like, why did they have to show like this lesbian lady like talking about how much I love my child? Like, everyone loves their child. Like, get over this. Like, I'm thinking about my kid. Everyone probably has kids there. That's not the model that they chose to walk in with. You know, stop your crying. Sorry, I'm a little dick. Oh, I don't know who to eliminate. We're all friends, right? But I'm gonna fucking stab your back once I.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's funny to just watch, like, to make fun of the reality show of it. Like, it's very well, like, they made it look just like the show, though.
The show. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, Netflix is really pushing it. It's on my recommended constantly or trending, and I've thought about watching it a few times.
I would just skip it. I would just watch like stupid compilations of it or something.
All right.
Rather. Cool. But I enjoyed 100 challenge more than
physical 100.
Yeah.
All right, I'll have no FOMO on missing the Squid Game challenge.
Yeah, don't worry about that Squid Game. Let's see. Did you know in Korea there's a snack? And can you guess what this snack is? Like, what do you think the protein is of this snack? What do you think?
Dog,
huh? Bold choice. All right.
not dogs.
I know. I'm sure they do. No, it is not of a creature.
Not of a creature.
Yeah. So what do you think?
It's like a bean?
It's not of a it's not planted.
It's not a creature and it's not planted, but it's protein?
No, I'm not saying it's protein. No, it's not protein at all.
I thought you said protein.
I was trying to start the conversation. Like, what do you think it is? What kind of protein? But it's a snack. It doesn't have a protein.
Not animal, not plant.
Not animal, it's not plant. Any other choices? Is there anything else that it could be?
Poop? Logs?
All right, I'm just sure your mind is boggling. Here you go. This is the snack.
Ice cubes? Spicy ice cubes? What? Oh my god.
What, $2 for like
grilled ice cubes?
Is it like a spicy popsicle?
I would think so.
But how do you stop it from melting too fast?
The oil, I think.
You mean you put it in oil first before?
Yeah, he like brushed it with oil or something.
No, you eat it when it's cold, when it's melted. $2. I called it. It looked like a $2 product.
Yeah, it's fucking ice, man.
Yeah. Someone's got to pay for those ice machines. Yeah. Anyways, fascinating, huh? They have the most fascinating snacks.
Seasoned ice. Seasoned ice.
Yep. Yeah, man. I think that's about it. And I guess
I got
you can
some
just
things.
Okay. You go do that then.
When
you're ready, then just segue it out for us because I don't have anything else.
So we saw Barbie on Friday.
Okay. Not a Ken movie. Yeah.
No, I'm Ken.
So, yeah. What did you think of? Okay, let's break it down. Visually, what did you think?
Visually good. They nailed it.
Felt like a set, right? Like a stage, like a fun, like
did all those
think of La La Land, like how things are moving around and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's
So
good.
visually,
Music.
they nailed it.
Do you like the music
Music,
choices?
yeah, because we were listening to the soundtrack on Spotify, so we knew
Oh, before
the
it was
songs
even.
already.
Oh, you pre. Okay, that's one. That's
Oh,
one
like
way.
when it was hot, right? It was like, oh well, we're not watching in the theaters. Let's listen to this Barbie, because
Does
Spotify
it
was pushing
spoil
it at
you?
that time.
Does it spoil because they talk about things
No,
in the
because we weren't
movie?
really listening to it, and out of context, we don't really. We're like, what? What's going on?
Okay.
But like the
Cool.
Lizzo songs and the song at the dance party, that kind of stuff. So it was like,
Did
oh, it
you
was
notice
cool.
the battle, the Ken battle, like during that time, like when you were listening to it?
No, but like when they during the
Ken enough,
trailer
probably.
they showed a quick clip. And I mean, I heard a lot of people's reviews on it, so I was pretty much aware of the
And you
storyline already.
saw a whole bunch of images by then if you watched people's
I mean,
reaction.
even like when it first came out, it was like such a big thing that you couldn't not be exposed to it.
Barbie
Yeah,
Heimer.
Barbenheimer.
Yeah.
So
Definitely. I only watched it because it was such everyone was talking about it, and then my sister's like, I'm gonna watch it, and it's like we should all watch it together, and it became an event, and it's like,
yeah,
okay, well,
family event.
I didn't really care to do it myself, but if we're doing this
Yeah.
as a thing, then
Yeah.
I'll join in, So, yeah. So you like the music, you like visually. How did you like the interpretation of Ken people? And also, I wanted to see your first reaction, like the real world, like. Hey,
I mean, like
hey, baby.
all the stuff you told me, it was like it's such an exaggeration that come on,
Slapping
man, like,
ass and shit.
I worked for a construction company. Guys would not be fucking doing that shit.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? And some rude guy
random
coming up and
person.
slapping her ass. Get the heck out of here.
And how like the girl was the teenage girl, like such a bitch to Barbie when she got there.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
I tried to tell people don't listen to me. That other girl that was trying to stop her.
And then they had a little
destroy me.
speech like, oh, don't you know it's hard enough being a woman the way
Yeah,
it is? I knew Miguel. I knew you were gonna...
Give me a fucking break. But in their defense, like the way they depicted the Kens was, I don't know if it was intentional, but it was kind of like shedding light on like the male marginalization and incels. I don't know if you ever saw that movie Don't Worry Darling. It had like the same kind of themes as that one.
Really? What do you mean by incels? Like,
well, like how Ken is in love with Barbie and wants to be there, but she doesn't care about him, right? So then he's involuntarily celibate. I mean, even though they don't have genitals, basically he wants something that he can't have. So then they're saying that he got corrupted by the patriarchy and they brainwashed all the Barbies.
I think about, for some reason, Jordan Peterson, like, talking about men, like, weak men that, like, if you don't get attention, they become like a monster, and it's like,
yeah,
I'm gonna be resentful to all women, and like the patriarchy, yeah.
That's the incels.
Incels. Is that a term or is that a movie? Or is that
it's a term?
Term. Incels.
Involuntary celibates.
Nice. You're celibate because only this one
but
girl.
Not by choice. Well, not necessarily this one girl, but maybe women in general. But in the movie, it was Barbie, right? So it touched on those themes, which, that I found that, like, I mean, at least they showed, like, the imbalance in, like, the Barbie society.
There's parts where I was like, okay, So every time she floats and stuff, is that when she's being played with? And then like that means she's being played with by the older lady that's in front of the desk, and she's going, I'm imagining you do that. So is everyone being played with by everyone? You know,
I don't know. I feel like they didn't really. They left it pretty ambiguous.
Yeah. Because sometimes you float and then sometimes you don't. Like when you get to choose. Like
I think it like kind of liken it to what Will Ferrell said. Think of it as a country in Sweden or a town in Sweden or something. Like, don't think too hard about the logic of this Barbie land.
That's something you'd probably say to like, I don't want to tell you. I don't want to explain the story to you. You figure out.
Don't worry about it. And somehow the things that happen in Barbie Land are suddenly like the Ken Mojo Dojo Casa House.
Yeah.
Was a product that was selling like hotcakes just because it was made in the Kendom.
Mm-hmm. For me, I would have liked if maybe Barbies were attached to like the girl's soul. So it's not like actually like when she plays, but like whatever's happening in the real world to that person is affecting the magic world and making her feet all straight and stuff, rather than like.
Was that kind of what they kind of alluded to that?
Kind of.
But they left, like I said, they left it very ambiguous.
Yeah, it's ambiguous. Where I was thinking about the logic more deep, and I'm like, how's that work? But
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think those are questions that they were trying to answer.
Yeah,
like the logic of Barbie becoming. Spoiler alert! Barbie becoming a person at the end.
Yeah. Did you feel like it was trying to make ladies feel like, hey, be okay with just being who you are, basically, and not relying on
I think
guys.
that was the long and short of it.
But she didn't fall in love in the end, but she got a pussy. That's a good thing to have. She have a kid now. That's cool.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll make a sequel.
Yeah, I mean, it was fine. I would watch it again if my family wants to watch it, but would I watch it on my own terms?
On your own?
No, not my movie.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I want like, I don't know, because at points I'm like, man, like, what is like the younger generation gonna think when they watch this? Like, boys are gonna be more submissive and girls are more bossy and shit, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just modern cinema.
Yeah, it feels like it's modern to the whole world, but it's a designated area in California telling everyone how life should be. But I don't know.
But it's spreading to the whole world via
Nashville, watching out. Nashville's coming up. Unwoke. No, just kidding. All right, man. You got another one lining up, or are you gonna say goodbye to the people?
No, let's line up. I got a couple more. Even though it's a couple weeks late, the GTA trailer after.
People, me and Miguel, we didn't have a chance to react to the GTA trailer. Last time we were just talking about what could it be? Oh, it could be this and that. We talked on the phone. Oh, we were texting like, dude, I think they're about to show it. Like, it's early. Should we watch it today?
Did you hear that dropped it
leaked.
because somebody leaked it on Twitter?
Yeah, had something with like a Bitcoin or something. Like it was saying buy Bitcoin over it. Yeah, so we watched it together. We did FaceTime. Like I wanted to see. It's monumental because Brock, this game is like childhood. Like
it was
I can see little Nate and Miguel playing this. And it's just like
when we were teenagers, it was such like a it was such a big thing, and then even into early adulthood, right? It was
It's era defining. So
Mhm.
maybe, hopefully, the GTA will be the biggest push to like flip the woke culture where they set the parameters because so much people think GTA now.
Mhm.
You know how like I don't know, South Park kind of lit a little flame. They got the
Yeah.
embers to like get people to think, is this getting kind of ridiculous, huh? You know, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
I don't know.
But
Yeah, we'll see. They didn't really. It was more like a reflection of American culture, right? Like with
at
the
this time,
social
it usually is.
media. Yeah.
It's usually affection every time they have it out, and
Mhm.
in the moment we were like processing, like we were smiley, nothing wrong, but I was still skeptical. But it was I got verification when people online was like, okay, I'm excited. I'm like, okay, multiple people are hyped and see angles that I didn't,
Mhm.
and like, oh, never thought about that. Oh, okay, like,
Details and
yeah, and like, oh, that would be fun, and so, I don't know. And
And I
it's 2
mean,
years from now. So now they're shooting. I'm getting Rockstar ads for GTA 5 like online.
oh really?
Yeah.
Really?
Hey, you want to get back here? Shark cards, huh?
Dude, I mean, I told you that I wanted to try to play it. And the last 2 weeks, it hasn't happened. It's like, dude,
It's all
am I
good.
ever gonna be able to
Yeah.
play?
It's it's dad. It's just the dad life.
Yeah.
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 I was actually talking to Dennis about implementing it in the future when I find like after work is like hey, this family time, like getting stuff done in the mornings, you know, do how I
Mhm.
woke up in the morning before, but kind of like change what I do. I never used to work out in the morning. It was more like drawing, so I'm like besides like journaling for a little, like trying to get like workouts in so I don't have to like think about it later on, and
Mhm.
doing like early morning jits so I can deal with responsibilities after work and whatnot. But
Yeah.
something I want to try to do once in a while. I'm not saying I'm going to, but I
Yeah,
love my
it's
afternoon class. It's fire.
yeah, it's hard to yeah, my school, they don't even have early morning class. Well, only on Sundays they have morning classes.
But I've never been a morning, but I assume everyone's like kind of more quieter because it's the beginning of the day, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Right?
Of course you get energy after like get to the roll
Mhm.
part and everything
But then
feels
I'm
good.
assuming everybody needs to get to work after. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
gotta go.
It's no
Gotta
like
get to
chatty
work.
time. It's like, hey,
Mhm.
I'm out. So
Yeah.
that's why like, you know, Tuesday after class of work, it's like you do the sesh, you chat on the mat, and it's fun. It's just like, hey, how's life, you know? So
Yeah.
I don't want to get rid of that at all and just do morning classes, but
Mhm.
add it to
Try
the
to
repertoire.
change things up. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
did a Thursday nogi this week because I didn't have a
Mhm.
meeting. 12 p.m. That was nice. Like it was like 3 of us with the professor, and it was a lot of like workshopping because like we can see each other's things right away and tweak it and ask
Mhm.
questions. And so every time slot has a feel, and I think they're important, and they have their pros cons, you know. You need rolling, you
Yeah.
need good rolls. 2 hours away to get a roll, you know. But
Mhm.
small classes are really good for tinkering and workshopping. Yeah, so have them all in your life if you can.
Yeah. Yeah, I think as I progress I might try to I don't know, try to maybe switch like cycle through the days. Maybe start trying to go on different days. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
But the 2 days is working good for you. You like
Yeah, honestly, like
if you add more, it might add stress in your life and
yeah, I think it's about
time
as much as I could
time
do,
commitment.
especially yeah. Yeah. Like realistically, I mean, it's gotten me this far, and I'm only getting busier in life, so I don't think I'm gonna try to. I'll stick to the 2 days, and if anything,
it's good to see
maybe stay. Yeah, maybe stay longer on Thursday if they have a second class.
No, that sounds good.
Or if I switch to maybe a Monday, Wednesday, or something.
Yeah. It's all good.
But yeah, I think the 2
It's in
days
your life.
it's what I can give at this point in my life. Hell, I've been I said, I've been wanting to play GTA the last 2 weekends, and it hasn't happened.
Life. It feels like you have less time just because you give yourself. Well, it's not that you give yourself. Sometimes things fall in your lap, like responsibilities and stuff.
Yeah, and you take on, you accept more responsibilities.
Yeah, because if you can think about like what was middle school Nate and Miguel, like when summer is done, like your parents were out working. Hey Miguel, you want to hang out or something?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just all day. All day,
dude.
All I had to do was a chapter a day of a book. My mom just wanted me to read a chapter of a book a day.
Yeah.
And then in middle school, it depended. I was either doing my Japanese jiu-jitsu twice a week or wrestling practice twice a week. I think maybe it's twice a week.
So other than that, like game was like, I mean, your mom was happy because it's like you're not causing any trouble. You're home, like you're not like, where's my kid at? Like, oh, he's in front of this stupid square thing. Good, like keep him there, you know. I want to make sure he's safe.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was big game time. Middle school, high school, college, even.
I mean, it's a hand-eye coordination device. Depending on what you play, if you're a casual person that doesn't like that kind of stuff, but you can play like Tetris and know how to like block things together well, you know, or like reaction time, like Call of Duty, like shooting someone faster, Rocket League, that kind of thing. It's like it's good to like know timing. This is one aspect. It's good. Yeah, I mean, we turned out all right.
I'm fine. Yeah, we were.
I'm excited to play with my kid though. It's like, oh shit, my little boy. Like, show him all the games I used to play, and it's like my little dude.
Gotta keep GTA under wraps though.
I know.
Gotta keep that under wraps.
When is the proper time to show violence to your boy? Because I think about like God of War, how he had to train Atreus to like hunt this first time and like kill something for the first time. And I was like, man, that's crazy for a little kid to do that. But like, what about like just witnessing like GTA killings, like the littlest thing, like people getting run over. It's funny to me.
When I was a little kid, maybe like 5 years old, when Terminator 2 came out, my parents let me watch it. And that was an R-rated movie with violence, right? So I don't know. I guess it's funny. Like I'm allowed to, and we were allowed to listen to Eminem in 6th grade, right?
We were like, and he was like, hey man, like my dad understood like self-expression and like that if I'm not gonna get it, I'm probably gonna like find another way eventually, or someone's gonna have it, like
So yeah, I feel like at least the way we were raised, I don't think we were shielded from things.
Yeah. Can we at least introduce
in media?
Can we at least introduce GTA 3 because it's blocky? Maybe it's more cartoony. Like GTA 5, okay, it looks like realistic and more. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to justify showing crime to my kid.
I think what I'm gonna try to do is just try to be like, okay, when was I exposed to something, and try to remember. All right, I watched R-rated movie when I was
Dads are
5
always
years
like,
old.
the moms are like, no, like being careful. My dad, like,
I
I shouldn't say this out, but my dad gave me, drinks when I was. Should I say this? Is this gonna incriminate my dad?
No, I think it's normal. Like parents, like, hey, we'd rather you do it here. Well, like you said, you're here safe. You're not out. Yeah, you're not out drinking and driving. Yeah, I think that's a normal thing.
So
because it's in your environment.
He was always like the first one of like, yeah, you're getting older and stuff, and not. My mom was the careful. So
I think I'll refer to when was I exposed to certain things. Be like, all right, GTA 13, 14.
Also, there might be a dad podcast in the future that might, if this is like a thing and you love dad talking and you want to listen to it, they might influence you to be like, I tell my son at this age. I'm like, well, they do it. I'm gonna take note,
Yeah.
Because I do that. If I see someone, of influence, I might copy their style. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get there. We're on this
Miguel's
journey together.
doing it. I mean, his boy's a little couple months older, but
fine.
Let the
We'll
boy
wait.
watch.
How... Filling the plugs.
Let the boy watch. He needs to learn, like I did, from my father and his father. Good stuff, buddy.
All right, I got one more.
One more.
A trailer.
Trailer. Ooh, Trailer City. Okay.
Trailer City.
Are you gonna tell me? I'm gonna close my eyes. What are we doing?
Yeah, maybe close your eyes. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
like
trailer pretty.
Maybe the first 5 seconds you play it, so I can't see the thumb, and then I'll open my eyes and maybe I'll know what to expect. Man, for Miguel to show me this, it has to be like.
Okay, hold on.
Something...
Don't look because it started playing. Without me
something like either he wants me to react like, "What the fuck is this shit?" Because lately there hasn't been like, "Whoa, the latest AI pin will tell you this thing."
Well, when I pause it, the title comes up. So how do I make that go away?
No, so you just play it. I'll just not look at the first 5 seconds, and then when it's playing, I'll look.
Well, there's no screen cap. It's a black screen, but the title is showing.
Yeah, so once you play it, and then tell me when it's gone, right? You're talking about the YouTube thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, I have to
but when I pause it, when I pause it, it'll.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you can
Sorry,
hear.
I wasn't even sharing the screen. Okay. Okay, go.
19 states have seceded.
The United States Army ramps up activity.
The White House issued warnings to the Western forces as well as the Florida Alliance.
The future president assures the uprising will be dealt with swiftly.
Let me know if you want to try anything on.
Are you guys aware there's like a pretty huge civil war going on all across America?
We just try to stay out with what we see on the news. Seems like it's for the best.
That's what we always try to do. Stay out of it. A24, dude.
America, the so-called Western forces of Texas and California.
Oh shit, we're after each other, Texas and Cali.
At the hands of the United States military.
Mr. President, do you regret the use of airstrikes against American citizens?
Why are you attacking us, Texans?
We see today.
We need to go down there.
They shoot journalists on sight in the Capitol. Every instinct in me says this is death.
Every time I survived the war zone, I thought I was sending a warning home. Don't do this. But here we are.
Some kind of misunderstanding here. What? We're American, okay? Okay. What kind of American are you?
I'm a Breaking Bad American.
You don't know?
You're dead.
The the Western forces will reach the White House on July 4th.
He's a good villain.
Oh my god.
Get in the car! Move, move, move!
Gonna hang back.
I'm not hanging back.
One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Go, 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 go!
God bless America.
Dang. You know what's funny? I know we like talked about it, but to actually have someone like make a movie about it, it's like bringing it to fruition and like people's awareness and making it more likely for it to even happen because now it's in the limelight
This
about
Zeitgeist, right? Like
California
is it-
versus Texas. Oh,
did they,
shit.
or was it California and Texas versus? I wasn't really
Was it
clear. on
and I thought it was like a you know, woke versus non-woke.
I don't
That was
know.
my
It looked.
that was my reaction.
It was.
it
It was
Cali
hard to.
and
It was hard,
Texas
well,
versus
and it said like 19 states seceded, so it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting, but I know what you mean. Like, is it because that all this Civil War talk that they were like, let's make a movie about the Civil War, and then now it's making it more like a real
It looked
reality by
big
depicting
budget,
it.
dude. It looked
I
like
mean, A24, right? Yeah.
yeah.
There's money
Yeah, it
behind
looked
it.
like legit like it could be a contender to a movie that people would want to watch in the theater to like it's like a
I
big
mean, it said-
topic.
yeah.
It's a big topic to talk about for sure. Like
See, so
I've
is it-
always I talked about it with you, but to see like, oh, like this is what could happen. It fills your brain with like more scenarios
ideas of
than-
how. Yeah.
and then now we're more cautious, and then maybe we're more like bitches to another state because
Mm-hmm.
we oh shit.
There's more like every state for himself.
Yeah.
And then but not everybody in your state may want to agree with what the government thinks, and then
Yeah.
like the state government. So then will there be like insurgents and
I'm
rebel-
American. What kind of American? But
See,
man,
so-
why would it be
yeah.
Cali versus and Texas? Well, is it because
I don't know. man.
California
I don't know.
people went to
Moved to
Texas,
Texas and made it.
now they're manipulating Texas, and it's gonna become the new California, and everyone's like, "Fuck this!"
I don't
They
know.
changed Texas. We better do
Yeah, I
something.
don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I thought
But
Texas
it-
would be more come and get it, so they would be fighting over California. I don't know.
man. I'm not sure what the scenario that they lay out in this movie is, but more so interesting that we've the talks of Civil War had been rumbling for a while, and they're like, hey, let's make a movie about it. So is it going to be life imitating art,
Yeah. Art.
or is it?
What's it called?
Yeah.
So it's probably a year or two till you get a tight script. So by the time that we were thinking it, someone's like in the process of writing, and then
Well, I don't know if you saw that it was from the writer of what was it, Ex Machina?
yes,
And
interesting.
yeah,
What's that stupid ass other one?
Annihilation.
Annihilation.
28 days later.
Help me! Sorry, I thought of that monster like
Independence Day?
replicating the friend. No, sorry, that was Independence. The monster in Annihilation was pretending
Yeah.
to be a friend's voice to lure out.
Oh yeah.
Help me! It's like fuck you. I know you're not my friend, bitch. Not knock knock, knock knock. Yeah, interesting, spooky, makes you think.
Yeah, or even like that Netflix movie, what was it, Leave the World Behind? Or did you see that one
Oh, you're
advertised?
talking about the Kylo one, Kylo Ren one?
No, not that one. With with Julia Roberts.
Oh, is that about? Yeah, I saw something about like.
I think that one's about like cyber attacks. So like all these movies, like, but I mean, I guess they always had these kind of movies, like disaster movies, right?
You can't connect to the grid, type of shit, and how people survive.
Yeah, and like Teslas becoming killer Teslas,
ramming over people and shit. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. So I don't know, like
Roombas vacuuming kittens and shit. It's got the tail.
So I mean, I guess life imitating art, art imitating life.
Yeah.
At,
I mean, we're we've been trying to talk about AI scaring us for a long time now, and we're just at the cusp of it. So
yeah.
Cray. All right, tell the people. Tell them.
Let's wrap this up. All right, people. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and wherever you do for podcasts. Until next time. See ya. Peace.
You just play them like puppets, and they're, "What are you doing, Professor?" I'll teach you next week. Don't you know it's hard enough being a woman? The way
I
knew Miguel. I knew you were gonna...
Give me a fucking break.
These fucking corporals, man. You gotta take them
Johnny
down.
Silverhand.
Johnny Silverhand, dude. It's so corn, but it's fun corny. Like,
Johnny Silverhand. It sounds so corny. Yeah.
And also, no one comments that much unless they love Kang or something.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Filthy animal.